on the sidelines of celebrating the Africa Day here in Egypt, as we did see for the past couple of weeks, and more specifically for today, the main theme of water sustainability here in Cairo. I'm honored to be having with me on Nile TV International for today the ambassador of Cameroon to Egypt, Mamadou Labarang. Thank you very much for being with us today on Nile TV International.
My pleasure.
The pleasure is all mine. First of all, how do you see the importance of strengthening the bilateral relations between Egypt and the rest of the African continent, and more specifically with Cameroon?
Well, you know, if you are here, is that we want to see those relationships progress. As we have, as far as Cameroon is concerned, we opened our embassy here in 1960. So up to now is how many years? And also Egypt opened their embassy in 1960 in Cameroon. So it means that our relationship has been steady, historic, and as I said just now, it is excellent in all levels. We need to make a little bit better on the economic side, but I think we have the foundation, and I can speak about the other countries of our group to say that we are very appreciative of the effort that Egypt is doing in the level of the continent, but also in seeing that the synergy between all African countries and Egypt to progress the agenda of Africa is being done together in synergy here.
Yes, the main theme for today, water sustainability within the main agenda of Africa for 2063. How do you see the importance of water sustainability for the whole of the country, and more specifically regarding the conflicts between a number of countries on the Nile water river?
Well, you know, development needs, you know, resources, and with resources in water is, I think, one thing this is very important now. People say that the conflicts of tomorrow will come from the scarcity of water. But luckily in Africa, we are endowed with lots of possibilities. You know, we have the resources. So you people talk about conflict. There is no conflict. Yes. I say there is possibility of, you know, working together. The resources are given by God. Some countries, they have abundance, some countries have scarcity, but all of us, and I say all of us, I've been here for many years, I don't think that any country would like to have any crisis. Everybody wants to, you know, take advantage of the possibilities, and sometimes, of course, it's like in the mouth we have the teeth and the tongue. Sometimes, you know, things happen, but all in all, we have to be together. So I consider the water resources as incentive for cooperation. Yes. If you cooperate, everybody will be happy. And I'm sure that everybody is trying. All the governments, you know, I can say it because I'm living it. So there is no conflict. But there is sometimes some misunderstandings, but you, the media, should play your role, because sometimes you need to do your role. Yes. And I say that we have in the waters of Africa possibilities for cooperation instead of contention.
One important theme as well that was tackled for today is the illegal migration and combating the illegal migration and slavery within the African continent. How do you see the future prospect of those two fields in the continent?
You know, when you talk about illegal immigration, yes, the way before they came and took African people, now they are afraid of African people. This is something strange. Yes. The reason is why. In fact, Africa now, demographically in the world, is the continent of future. The youth is there. 70% of our population is young. And these are the youth who are not the youth of yesterday. They have been working, they have been studying in the same universities as others. So when they talk, you know, on same foot than the others. So the fear of invasion is, I think, something that should be reassessed. We people in Africa, we don't go to invade. We go to work.
Yes.
And many of those countries, in fact, if they were not having our manpower, I think things would be very difficult for them. I think that it is the timing is that this fear is behind the head, but the future, if you see, for everybody, cooperation is better than this kind of, collision. And I am optimistic. I know that with the fact that our youth now, because what we don't know is that the youth of Africa is going to the highest level in Europe, in America, in Canada. You have them. They are the silent workers. So I think we should not be scared. We should see how best we can cooperate and make sure that, everybody goes in front.
As Ambassador of Cameroon, Mamadou Labarang, to Egypt, of course. Thank you very much for being with us today on Nile TV International.
My pleasure. Thank you.